Hi, my name is Tony Dominguez, and this is going to be my persuasive speech on felons and prisoners and why they should vote. And here's my little image that comes with it. There you go. And now, straight to my speech. Voting only happens once every few years, and we must ensure that every citizen can put in the right to vote, and social prisoners. So why stop it, and why shouldn't they get the chance to vote? Getting to vote is every person's right, and should not be having it getting taken away from them. Voting right for prisoners should be a right they should have, because not just the rights of ordinary citizens matter, but the one in prisons as well. Because when we vote for presidents and mayors, not just do they change what's happening outside of prisons and to the world, but what's happening inside and for the prisoners as well. But not only does this affect them, but as well as our lives too. During this speech, I will be talking about state prisoners can vote in, why they should vote, and the solution so prisoners can vote, and what we can do about it. While doing my research, I have found that 20 states out of all 50 do not let prisoners vote. The states that don't let prisoners vote are Nevada, New Mexico, Wisconsin, North and South Carolina, Idaho, and Oklahoma. Clearly, there's many more. Like I said, there was 20, but it will take too long to say and kind of say all names out of all 50 that let prisoners vote. But the problem with this is that each state holds about 2.3 million inmates in each state, conducted by a survey by the Bureau of Justice and Statistics. Which means with all 20 states holding about 2.3 million prisoners means 50,600,000 prisoners miss a chance to vote, which could significantly impact our election years. And not just that, but our futures and what's to come, and for the prisoners as well. As you see from what I have explained before, many prisoners miss a chance to vote, which can change what could happen to our future, which comes to my next topic: why should prisoners vote? The reason prisoners should vote is because everyone should have rights no matter if you're incarcerated or a felon. You are still part of society. And like I said previously, each state holds about 2,300,000 prisoners, which is a large amount of inmates not having their voices heard. Prisoners should be able to speak and make themselves matters at least for once, no matter what mistakes they have made. So why stop it? Even then, prisoners are still citizens, so there's no reason to have their rights taken away from them and not to be heard. Which should be the reason for them to vote. Because of the changes that's going to happen when they get released to the outside world. And it's also good because then they get an idea and knowledge of what's happening outside of prisons and to the real world. Which brings me to my next topic: the solution to the problem. While doing my persuasive speech, I have introduced states that don't allow prisoners to vote. But a thing we can do to change that is sign petitions, do campaigns, so people and the government, even states, can take a notice and change the law and act on it. For example, petitions that are up right now are actionnetwork.org, which is a website for petitions, and it has a page to restore the voting rights of all citizens directly impacted on incarceration, which helped over 1 million people gain their right to vote last year in Florida with the passing of our Fourth Amendment right. So I say we should sign petitions, do campaigns, because it does not only affect prisoners but as well as our lives too. And it's our American right, so let's help prisoners get the chance to vote. And thank you to listening to my persuasive speech on prisoners and felons having their chance to vote. Thank you.